Hello, happy Wednesday. I have sat down and planned out my third week of gut health protocol. I keep adding health in there. I don't know why. 4 week gut protocol. And I don't know why my shirt looks like this, but when I change it to the scene, you'll see that it's not a shimmery shirt or anything like that. I guess because it's green. Maybe there's some green screen features I don't know about. Anyway, okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. So last week, if you joined me, you will know that I created a template for my 4 week gut protocol meal plan. So I follow meal plan A. Someone did ask for a meal plan B template, and I got that sent out to them. Eventually, I'll get it posted in the library. I just haven't done that yet. So that is available. If you need the meal plan template for the other ones, let me know. For me, I like to start with the template and then you can move things around, which you will see that I did this week. So when I'm using my meal plan templates, the first thing that I do is I fill in the days, the dates, whatever we have going on for the week so that I know that, oh, if this is like last Monday, I was going to make one meal and then I realized, oh, we have a soccer game. So I changed it to a quicker meal that was easier to make. So that's important to do as well. And let's go ahead and start. Sunday is Easter. If you're celebrating Easter, happy Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I'm going to enjoy my usual favorites on Easter. So, total open, honest truth. I won't be following gut health protocol for that day. I left it laid out that way so that if you are following, that it's easy to follow and it makes sense. But my family, we pretty much have some traditional things that we eat. We'll probably have cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and I'll probably have the sausage. So I'll probably still throw a shake in for the day. I'll probably still have this sausage, but instead of the nice gluten-free banana pear muffin, it's probably going to be a cinnamon roll that's shaped like a bunny. So it's one day. For lunch. We'll have some green beans, have some macaroni and cheese that's not gluten-free, and cheese that's not on the plan either. We usually do have ham. I usually make like an orange jello salad. And I usually do make a carrot cake. And I think this year, don't tell my family, but I'm going to try to make it with the Bob's Red Mill, the gluten-free flour, to see how that switches out. I know I need to get some xanthan gum I think I was reading the package, if I'm going to switch it out, then that'll help kind of make it even. So I'm going to do that and we'll see if that works. But yeah, Sunday's not going to be a gut protocol day for me at all. I understand that I may not feel that great, but it's one day. These are the things that I look forward to eating. I make this carrot cake once a year. I am going to try to make it. It's a cooking light recipe, so it's already kind of healthy-ish. So, but other than that, and then for dinner, for leftovers, I'll probably go back and just have like my ham and green beans and go from there. So, all transparency, that's not really what my Sunday is going to look like, but it's laid out there. Can you stay on plan for holidays? Yes. Yes, you absolutely can. Can you still enjoy things like desserts and things like that and stay on plan? Yes. Yes, you can. And the choice is yours. So, choose your own path right there. So that's Sunday. So from there, I kind of started out like I do every meal plan. My Shakeology is at the top of the plan every week, and then I choose 2 meal 2s for the week, and I alternate them. So this week, did I leave it? Okay, so yeah, let's go past Sunday and pretend like okay. So this week I'm really digging that chicken maple breakfast sausage. It's in the frozen section. It's from Applegate. It's really good. And then I'm going to try a new 4 week gut protocol recipe. It's the blueberry banana overnight oats. It technically has an orange container if you add the chia seeds, but since I have done what is it called? A food sensitivity test, I do know that I do have a food sensitivity to chia seeds, and I also tested that out with the Elimination Diet meal plan. So yes, chia seeds are a no-go for me, so I'm going to take that away, and then I don't have to use my orange container for that. So I'm going to alternate that with, and so usually I would have a green container up here, and so I just moved it down and I doubled up in the afternoon. this day's plan got moved a lot, and I'll talk about it. And then the second one I had, okay, so the BLT lettuce wrap, I have that on here as well. And I think on some days when I don't need that carb for lunch, I actually am going to have it on some gluten-free bread. Yeah, so you can see down here, instead of having that carb with dinner, it got moved up here so I can have it for lunch. So last Sunday, real excited, proud of myself. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make these muffins. So I've prepped the muffins. So the muffins are already made and they're in the freezer. They were really good. They turned out great. I was like, I'm going to make all this bacon. Made a package of bacon. It's like, and I'll have some bacon left over for the week so that I can have my BLT wraps and stuff. Yeah, no. By the end of the morning, all but one piece of bacon was left. So I know now that I need to, I guess, prepare 2 packages of bacon. But here's what happens. So some weeks I'll prepare bacon and there'll be a ton left over. Some weeks I'll prepare bacon and there will be none left. So it just, I don't know. So I guess I'll make 2 packages this week, and if there's any left over, I can always put some in the freezer. But I do want to make the BLT lettuce wrap. So that is my second one that I am alternating with. Okay, so then I went in, and I think I'm leaving my lunches that I had this past week because they were really, really good. I really enjoyed them a lot, and my husband liked them too. So this garden quinoa salad, I had some people ask me, they're like, oh, I clicked on the Elimination Diet Meal Plan and they want me to buy the whole plan. Well, yes, you can buy the whole plan. There is a choice to buy just the recipes for $45. She has a ton of recipes that all fall under the 4-week gut protocol guidelines as well. Great, delicious recipes. So if you want that recipe, it's there. What I did, and I actually kind of I made my quinoa, and then I measured it out and using my container. And then I made the quinoa, measured it with my red container. I added a container of, I had like a spinach kale mix. I added a green container of that. And then I had some cucumbers I chopped up and shredded some carrots and added a green container of that. And then I sprinkled a couple of dried cranberries in there. And I didn't count them as a container. And then I also added a dressing, and the dressing was from the Elimination Diet Meal Plan, but you could add any dressing that you want to that. And that is so good, and the more it sits, the better it gets. So that is a really good one. And then the second one I made was a kind of like a salad bowl with some mixed greens. I added cucumber, tomato, and then black beans and brown rice with a dressing on top. I used the Primal Kitchen. It's like a Greek dressing. It's really good as well. So at first my husband's like, wait, rice in a salad? I was like, yeah, we're going to have rice in a salad. And he was like, okay, I don't know about that. But then he added, he's like, oh yeah, that was delicious. So that is going to stay on the meal plan as well. So then I kind of went to my dinners and looked up some dinners for, I kind of leave my evenings for the green and the red. So I'll have some leftover ham and green beans on Sunday. The baked salmon on spinach, that's another Elimination Diet Meal Plan. If you haven't checked that out, you can buy just the recipes. They're delicious. I highly suggest it. So then I have that for Monday. On Tuesday, I decided, so when I was exploring different plant-based things in my first week of the plan, I bought some edamame pasta, which sounded interesting to me. So that'll count as my yellow. And then I'll just have that with some tomato sauce. That'll count as my green. I like to use the Rouse tomato sauce. And then I'll do, that'll be my red meat night. So I'll do just some meat sauce with that. So pasta with meat sauce. On Wednesday, I have, there's a Fixate chicken scampi recipe. I think I found it. So I have my list printed out. Is this where I found it? No. I think I just found it on Fixate. It might have been going through the some of the Fixate recipes, maybe for what's on Body on April. So I thought that looked good, and then I'll have it over some zucchini noodles or some zoodles, And then Thursday, I leave open for leftovers. I was just gonna leave that open. And then Friday we eat out. So then whatever containers I had left over, I made for my meal 4 snack. I did cucumbers and hummus. And then I wanted to try the strawberry banana ice cream because I went through the program and kind of saw some of the recipes and was like, ooh, the strawberry banana ice cream. And it's only a purple container, so I was like, yes, I can get in that. And then the second snack I'm alternating with on this day, because I moved up those purples with the overnight oats and the blue. I guess it's in the overnight oats. So then I ended up with like 2 greens. I was like, what am I going to do with 2 greens? But then I remembered my coach, she had shown that she was having jicama sticks with like fresh salsa. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. It's like, that'll be my snack, a cup of jicama sticks and a cup of salsa. So that is what I'm alternating for my snacks. And that is my week. Another thing that I tried that's kind of different from regular Portion Fix is coconut. I did find some coconut yogurt. You have to really read the labels, but I found a plain coconut yogurt that meets the criteria. It counts as a blue. So earlier this week, I was like, oh, I don't really want hummus today. And so I was like, oh, I have coconut yogurt. I was like, I'll use up these berries and some coconut yogurt that counts as a blue. I did put a little honey in there because it's a little tangy and plain. So with a little bit of honey, and I mixed that up for a snack, and that was delicious. So that's probably going to go on next week's snack. So I'm thinking also, kind of in my head how my brain works. So I made like these cards for 80-Day Obsession. These are my color-coded meal cards. I'm thinking I might look into making some cards for Gut Health Protocol. Let me know if that would help you, and I will get to work on those, if make them publicly available. If not, I'll just make them for myself probably, because it is helpful to have, because sometimes you forget. You're like, what was that salad that I really liked? What did it have in it? And you can kind of go back, and it was a little bit harder. Like last week, I felt like I was like ready to meal plan, like, ooh, all these ideas, all these recipes I wanted to try. And then this week I sat down and was like, wait, hold on, I don't know. Let me find a couple things I want. I was like, now I don't, the list, I'm out. So it's helpful to have some ideas because, again, it's all food. It's all normal food. So just pairing it up the right ways is kind of the tricky part sometimes. So if you think the cards would be helpful for Gut Protocol, let me know and I'll get to work on that. And I need to also get to work on the meal plan templates as well. But I hope if you're celebrating, you have a wonderful Easter. Remember, how you treat it is up to you. It is your day. Move on the next day. Have a great weekend.